live. We're back again. We're back again. Let me make a poll. Man, every time I sauna really hard, if y'all don't know, I'm like a super sauna dude. I do the sauna all the time and like for a really long time. But anytime I do extreme sauna sessions, like today, I sat in there for so long after my workout. For like one day, any water that I drink, I just hold on to it. Like look how look how fluffy my cheeks are right now. Like my face is so round. But that's just what happens. Anytime I sit in the sauna, everything I drink for like the next 24 hours, I'll hold on to. And then like for instance on Tuesday, it'll go back to normal. But I'm just used to it at this point. I'm just like whatever. I'll just have a rock head for a day. Rockhead. I think I'm gonna be on for 1 hour tonight. I've had a long day. I've had a long day. Hold on. Oh, that's what I was looking for right there. Gotta give it a little bit of time before the normal crowd shows up. Until then, hold on a second. I gotta check a message. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, until people show up, what shall I talk about? What is an issue that might be interesting for someone to listen to if they just open up this video? Don't know. I got nothing. But I will tell y'all that I live in Texas, if you don't know, and the weather is getting chilly. Normally, I keep my AC on 68, but it's so chilly outside that 68 is kind of cold today. So I just had to crank it back up to 70, y'all. I can't lie, I couldn't handle the chilliness today. But it also could be because, like I said, I did the sauna for so long today that I am a little dehydrated. So my temperature regulation is probably off. One person liked the video, but they didn't vote in the poll. Why are you not voting in the poll? I need to know what you want to talk about. If I know what you want to talk about, I may be able to service you. Pause. Do, 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 do. Box by. I'm not gonna say your name how I think you said, because that's not a good word. What is how you say your name? Picky? I'm gonna say Picky. I'm gonna say Box by Picky because I don't want to say it the other way. But hi, how are you doing? How are you? Oh, it's Picky. Okay, that's good. Does Picky stand for something? Genesis. Genesis Carrasco. Where are you from, Genesis? I'm good, Picky. What does Picky stand for? I gotta know what your real name is. But I'm good. I had a long day. Worked out really hard. Sat in a sauna for a really long time. So I'm a little tired. Genesis is from New Mexico. I've never been to New Mexico before. You like New Mexico? It's chill out there or what? Oh wow, people voted Spanish in the chat. What y'all want to talk about? What about Spanish? Bentley Brown, salute. Where you from, Bentley Brown? do, 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 do. I worked out so hard that it's hurting my arm to hold the phone. I keep saying I'm gonna buy another tripod because I left my other tripod in Colombia and I just don't. I just don't buy one. You from LA? Man, I heard LA is crazy expensive, bro. Well, I just heard California is crazy expensive. I heard you gotta work 2 jobs to even live out there, bro. Dun, 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 dun. Santica. ¿Qué más, bro? ¿Todo bien o qué? Estoy chilling, bro. Doing my live. How are things in Cali, man? I miss it out there. I'm gonna be back out there eventually. I don't know when, but I'm gonna get back out there. Genesis says New Mexico's chill. What part of New Mexico you live in? Albuquerque? That's the only place I know in New Mexico. That's why I said that. But I feel like the chances of you being there are pretty good. Somebody voted fitness in the poll. Who wants to talk about fitness? What kind of questions y'all got? I got y'all. That's my profession. That's what I do. Also, Santana, did you go to Striking Fitness? Did you hit up that gym? Oh, 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 oh. Why'd you have to go away from home? One second, y'all. Gotta check a text. Alright, I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. They say I'm back like I never left. Because how can I be back if I never left? I want to know who voted fitness on the poll, bro. How you gonna vote that you want to talk about fitness and then don't tell me what you want to talk about? Come on, man. Come on, man. But yeah, I'm only gonna be on here for an hour tonight, y'all. So we gotta get our conversations in quickly. Quickly. Anything you want to talk about? You got there and got ran up on by a multiple? Bro, nothing's ever happened to me around that gym. That's crazy, bro. What? Wait. What is today? Today's Sunday. Yeah, no, so yesterday would have been Saturday. That's crazy, bro. What time did you go? Or did you wait, yeah, what day did you go? I misread that message. I for some reason I thought you said you went yesterday. I don't know what the fuck I just read, bro. When did you go and what time did you go? Cause I feel like I've been there at all times. And I mean, you know, the area can be a little sketch sometimes, but nothing has actually ever happened to me. So I'm interested. Very interested. And I wonder if, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, man. I'll wait for your response. I mean, if you tell me what, also, if you tell me what time you're gonna go there, roughly, I could tell somebody to be looking out for you. Like, I know the trainers that are in there like all day, I know them. So I could be like, yo, around this time, somebody's gonna pull up there. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. I've never had any problems around there before. They're scared to come outside. You didn't know it's up at night and day. Oh, it's by Alameda Park. But you could tell by the vibes that they were about to try to get you. I mean, that makes sense. Also, I mean, I always would just get an Uber and get dropped off like right there at the spot. So I was never outside for too long and I wasn't really walking anywhere. The only time I ever like walked in that area like that for real was the very first time because I didn't know that it was on the fourth floor. So the Uber dropped me off and I was looking around. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, there ain't no gym over here, bro. So I was walking up down the street. I had to ask like one of the little security dudes that would be standing outside. I'm like, bro, you know of a gym around here? He was like, nah, but I'll help you look. And we literally walked up and down the street like four times. And then one time I looked up, I was like, oh shit, it's right here, bro. They literally dropped me off right in front of it and I didn't even know. Then Lee Brown says, yo, what's up? Someone voted English on the poll. Who wants to talk about English? What do you want to know about English? Do white? What does that mean? Oh, you retracted the message. I'm guessing that was a typo or something. Do I like GTA? Yeah. I haven't played. I mean, I haven't bought a GTA in a long time, bro. Like, I mean, if you didn't know, I'm old. So GTA has been out. I can't remember when the first one came out, but I remember GTA was like the coolest shit in the world. And then two and three, and Vice City, all of that stuff. We're like, yeah, this is dope. But at some point, I'm just like, it's just Grand Theft Auto. Like, I haven't been a part of this movement that's like, GTA 6. I can't wait for it to come out. Like, I just, I mean, if somebody has it, I'll play it. But am I gonna personally buy it? I'm not. I'm probably not going to. But I like GTA as a whole, like as a franchise. I'm just not a. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of following anything, bro. Like I don't follow artists like or nothing. I will listen to a song from an artist and it could be like the best song in the world. But that don't mean like I'm gonna be sitting around and waiting for their album. I'll listen to a whole album and I might like two tracks off of it and I'll just move on to somebody else. Like there's nobody really where I'm just like, I know this album's gonna be fire and I can't wait for it. I don't know why. It's just not who I am. First GTA came out in 1996. Okay, so if that's the case, then I was not old enough to actually play it at the time. I didn't know. Are you sure, bro? You sure it came out in 1996? When did the Or it might have came out on the computer or something. When did the first PlayStation come out? That's what I need to know. Because I got the first PlayStation. Had to be after 1996. My dad wouldn't have got that from me when I was 4. It would have been something like 99, 98 maybe. I think about 2000, 2001 type. We had PS2s already, I believe. It was 97? So I was 5 when I got a PlayStation. Hmm. I guess that lines up. Like right before school. Cause I started school when I was 6 years old. I guess, yeah. That just seems really early. Let me rap you a song. Bro, I ain't no record exec, bro. I mean, if you make music, you could send it. I'll listen to it at some point. I played it off, but the energy was there. Told him steadily. He didn't respond. Then I pointed at him talking to others, saying, "Hey, I can't stop you. Most of them have plays." Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, you were this close, bro. Hey, but that's why you gotta stay on your toes, man. That's why you gotta be aware. I wasn't there that long. I was only there for a year, but I only had one incident the whole time I was there. And not to victim blame myself, but for me, I say it was my own fault. Because while I was aware and when I was on my game, nothing ever happened to me. And the one time I was like, nah, ain't nothing gonna happen. Like, that's when something happened. I was like on a bridge. And the bridge, the bridges, they got stairs that go down to the street. And there was this dude walking behind me, but he was pretty far back. And so my shoe was untied. And so like right before I hit the stairs, I was like, let me just tie my shoe real fast. And I bent over to tie my shoes. And like I could feel he was getting closer. He must have started walking hella fast just to try to pick my pockets. And he walked up and he bumped into me and I felt his hand go into my pockets. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Get that pasa, bro. And then like I checked my pockets real fast. He didn't get nothing because he tried to go in my back pockets, but I don't keep nothing in my back pockets. I either keep stuff in my socks or like I keep it in my front pocket, but I keep my hand on it too. Cause my front pockets, they're not like big like that. So like if you go in my front pockets, I'm gonna be able to grab your wrist. You know what I'm saying? So he like had both his hands in my back pocket, and then I like I said, I was like, yo, like what's up with you, bro? And he was like, ah, me resbalé. ¿Qué pena con usted? And I'm just like, bro, you didn't trip. Like, stop. Like, you did not trip, bro. Like, it was just too obvious. And then he started like acting like he was cold, bro. He started like limping and like I was like, bro, I'm about to smack the shit out you. But he didn't get nothing. Like I didn't have no cash in my pocket. Like I didn't and my phone was in my front pocket. So, like I said, that's the only time something happened to me. And like I said, that was on me. Cause normally I don't even let people get close behind me. But he was so far back and he was like probably like 50, bro. And I was a lot bigger than him too. So I was just like, and like I said, the one time I said like, something happened. It wasn't crazy, but it was something. But other than that, like no attempted robberies or nothing crazy. But I'm like here and there with my stuff, bro. Like I would get an Uber like straight to the point. I don't do no unnecessary walking out there or nothing like that unless I'm in like a big group or something. Which even still, like if somebody wants to get you, they can get you. But I had a few times where kind of like what you were saying, I could feel the vibes were off. So I would kind of just dip out of the scene, but nothing like really too close for comfort where I was like, ooh, like that was about to like 2 more seconds and that was about to be me. Like I had some other incidents with like, cause where I was staying at was like
right in front of I can't even think of what it's called in either language, but you know, like when someone dies and they do like the funeral, like the, you know what I'm saying, like they get the casket and have a party and stuff. So there was always soccer fans there, bro. Cause I don't know like what kind of gang stuff you know what kind of gang stuff they got going on. They will always be out there mourning their friends in their soccer jerseys. It would either be like the green ones or the red ones. And anytime they were out there, hella weed smoke, hella loud music, mad tattoos on their face and shit. And you walk out, like I have to walk out to like go get stuff to eat and stuff. And like they'll be mean mugging me like I'm in their neighborhood, bro. And I'm just like, bro, y'all are not even you're not even from around here. Y'all just came here for the funeral. But one of the dudes at the restaurant was telling me like, I guess whenever they're doing their funerals, sometimes their enemies will come like shoot them up and shit. So anybody that they don't know that's like walking through, they're like, who the fuck is that? Bentley Brown, I'm your new best friend? Bro, you don't even know me. I could be a serial killer, bro. How old are you? I got one best friend, dog. I'm pretty friendly, but I don't be making a lot of extra friends. I can't lie to you, bro. Can't even lie to you. We can be regular friends. People, let me tell you about my best friend. Do 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 do. Santana, I can go on my phone and I can send you the address. I don't remember exactly where it was. Hold on real fast, I got you. Exit out the live, hold on. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I'm back. All right, Santana. So I don't have nothing to tell you like exactly where I was at. I was in San Vicente and I was on like Avenida Tres, but I don't know. There was nothing like that stands out to me that I could be like, oh, you know where this is? Let me think. I'm trying to think if there was something around there where I'm like, because half the businesses that were there when I first got there, they shut down for whatever reason. Like sometimes, like there was this bistro that I used to always go to, and like right before we left, it shut down. They said like it was getting expensive and stuff. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I thought it was chill, bro. I thought that area was cool. You know, it wasn't. There was no tourists there because like it wasn't a touristy area, so like you never heard no English or nothing. But at the same time, it wasn't like mad poor. It wasn't like it didn't give off like dangerous vibes. Like I shouldn't be here. Uh, there was only like maybe like two times where the Ubers would be like, "Are you sure you live here?" It was really only one time where a dude was like, "Yo, you should not live here, bro." Like I dropped somebody off 2 months ago and got robbed on this street where you live at, and I'm like, bro, I be walking outside every day. Nothing. I've literally never seen nothing. And he was like, I'm just telling you. But the thing was too, he told me he ran a bunch of tourist businesses. And so I was like, I really can't trust your opinion, bro. It sounds like you're trying to get me to move out of here and move into one of your spots. So because he was the only person that ever said that. One other person kind of just he kind of just was like, you really just living in a random spot? You're not living in a tourist area?" And I was like, "Yeah." But he wasn't like shook. He wasn't like, "Oh, bro, you gonna get robbed." Like he was just like, oh, "Okay, like I thought you put the address in wrong." And I was like, "Nah, bro, this really where we live at." Bro, the bridge I'm talking about is right by Loma de la Cruz, bro. Like I don't even like if you looking. if you're looking at Loma de la Cruz, if you look to the right, like if you went right, there's like the dance studio we used to go to. I can't remember what it's called, Rumba y Salsa or something like that. Something like that. The bridge that's like a little bit down from that dance studio, bro. That has all like the graffiti artwork and shit like that. That's the bridge where the dude tried to pickpocket me. And like I said, like even I've walked that bridge a bunch of times. Nothing crazy ever happened to me there. But yeah, I know what you're talking about though. How you like living out there, bro? Yeah, exactly. I went there a couple times. That spot is cool. That spot is cool. I really like I really like dancing. I really like learning, salsa caleña, but obviously I got hurt and I couldn't dance no more while I was out there, so that was pretty sad. But I'm getting healed up now, baby. I can start dancing again. I didn't really grow up dancing like that. I would dance at like parties sometimes and stuff, but caleños are different, bro. They be dancing just anywhere all the time. And I'm like, man, you know what? That's a dope way to be, man. Just just feeling the music all the time, bro. Just busting out some salsa steps randomly when you hear it. Like it's lit. I still don't know who voted fitness on the poll. They never said anything about fitness. Well, whoever you are, if you ever have any questions, I'm here to help. You like this, man? Striking fitness, bro. I don't know if they'll have any more of these, but they always got different styles of shirts. I'm still in the group chat actually, and they always got like gloves, headgear, shirts, shorts, all kinds of stuff. They make gear all the time, bro. The dude that runs it, super cool dude. He's Mexican, but he like lives half the year in Colombia, half the year in like Miami or some shit like that. Actually, y'all probably get along well. So yeah, but he goes back and forth. His wife is from there, Nicole. She's hella cool. They just had another kid, but yeah, he's always back and forth, and he's hella business minded. So he's like always selling gear, always hosting fight events at the gym and shit. He's a hella cool dude though. Why is this dog barking? Hella annoying. I get suspicious. All right, just making sure nothing crazy was happening. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Hella cool dude. But yeah, I was about to say I was they still posting a group chat. I mean, I'm still part of the group chat, so I see when they post like their new gear and stuff like that, and I'm always like, I kind of want to buy it, but I don't want to go through the hassle of being like, yo, Martinez, can you wrap it up and send it to this address? And I'm just like, yeah. Nah, I ain't got no coquito yet, bro. But I got my neighbors are Puerto Rican, bro. They gonna make it. So I'm gonna get first dibs on it. You feel me? But that does sound hella good right now. But the season is coming. We about to be in Coquito season, bro. Santana, what's your favorite part about living in Colombia, bro? Or I should even say, what do you like more about living in Colombia than Miami? Let's say Miami. 'Cause Miami's almost not America. Shit. But there's got to be something Colombia has that Miami don't have, or else you probably wouldn't be out there. Man, it just remind me of my boy. I met the US dollar. Yeah, nah. That shit stretches in Colombia. What's the exchange rate today, bro? You know, when I was there, man, it was like it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't the best I've seen. Like I remember before I went out there, at one point in time it was like $1 to 5,000 pesos. But when I was there, that shit dipped below four, bro. And I'm like, damn, that's just my luck, bro. But yeah, I met this dude. I met this American dude in Colombia. We got pretty cool, but I haven't heard from him in so long, bro. I sent a few texts, but he ain't texted back. I'm like, bro, you good, bro? But yeah, that US dollar be stretching, man. It wasn't nothing like waking up and going to get some natural juice, bro, for next to nothing. $10 to 45,000 pesos. So okay, so it's about $1 to 4,500. So yeah, I mean when I was there, bro, that shit had dipped to like $10 to 39,000 or 38,000 pesos, bro. And I was like, come on, bro. I couldn't complain too much because it's still like I got, with the exchange rate, it's still like everything's mad cheap. But I'm like, yeah, Miami. I feel like all big cities are expensive. Miami, LA, New York City. Austin is like the cheapest of the big cities. It's still expensive, but it's not as expensive as the other big cities. You know what, Santana? You know what I need you to do, bro? I need to send you money and you get me a jersey out there, bro. Or multiple jerseys. Cause bro, they be taxing. You go on like, bro, I've looked on like a bunch of different places. I'll go to like OfferUp, it's like soccer stores and shit, bro. And these motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, you want a jersey? You want La Cele? $150. I'm like, bro, that shit don't cost that much, bro. The whole country be wearing the jerseys. That shit don't cost $150, bro. Just tapping in to say what's up. About to go to sleep for work in the morning. My boy got a job, man. I can't relate. I'm happy for you, man. Rolando, what's up, bro? You made it in time. Did I run track at UTSA? No. I had to think about that. Nah, when I went by the time I got there, I was done running track. Why? Why'd you ask that? Santana, how much would, let's just say like a regular everyday jersey, like, I don't know, something that you would wear to a match. How much would that run me? How does it feel to be a dog dad? I don't know because I'm not a dog dad. I don't believe in dog dads. No, I'm not a dog dad. Dogs are not kids, they're dogs. Authentic one? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you say when you say knockoff. As long as that shit ain't gonna like fall apart while I'm wearing it. As long as the letters and shit ain't gonna fall off, like. But yeah, tell me how much an authentic one costs and a knockoff. Maybe I buy an authentic one and a knockoff. Bro, the oh my god, the last ones that they wore, the white one, the white with the shit in the middle for like the 100 years thing, that shit was fire, bro. I was like, I might actually have to buy that. Your brother is hyper. That dude is not my brother. He's a German Shepherd. It's actually racist that you said a dog's my brother, so you're canceled. You basically called me a monkey. Was it even an option? Just curious. The Army football team is doing pretty good right now, especially given that West Point doesn't attract top recruits. Wrong. West Point does attract top recruits. Let me explain something to you. West Point is decent. It's just that from 2001 to, I don't know, 2014ish, there was the war on terror. So like that scared a lot of people away. But if you actually look in the past, West Point had some pretty good players in a lot of different sports actually. They sent a few people to the NFL. But like I said, after 2001, got sticky. People would be like, why would I go there and deploy when I could go somewhere else? But to answer your question, was it an option? I mean, yeah, it was an option in the sense that I could have went there and tried to walk on, but like I had already quit track when I left West Point, bro. Like I was over sports in that moment. I had fried my hamstring pretty bad, and I thought God was punishing me. So 4 and 5 star recruits like Bama, Georgia, Ohio State. I mean, yeah, like band for band, no, they don't get the same quantity, but they do, bro. I'm telling you, look it up. There's been some 4 and 5 star recruits that have chosen to go to West Point, and like I said, in the last 20 years, Air Force and Navy, specifically Air Force, because obviously they don't do as much as the Army. They have gotten some really good recruits, bro. But yeah, of course they don't get the sheer numbers of 4 and 5 star recruits like Bama would. But nobody does. And then they started doing that stupid ass shit, like, because at one point in time they were letting really good players waive their service and go into the NFL, and then they cut that shit off, and they were like, nah, do your time. After your 5 years in the military, you can try to go to the NFL. So then it was like, oh, I'm definitely not going here. Like, that was the hope a lot of those top recruits had, that they could defer their service so they could have the prestige of going to West Point, go play in the NFL. When you're done with the NFL, probably go BS as an officer and say like, "Oh yeah, I served for 5 years." 80 US dollars. That's not too bad. That's better than the 150 that I be seeing on a lot of sites. Bruh, just take him in there with you. You talking about Muñeco or Apollo? 'Cause I do not want Apollo in here. He's crazy. But yeah, that jersey's tough, bro. Zay, you know what? You're not that late tonight, actually. I haven't even been on for an hour, bro. But I probably am not gonna stay on for much longer than an hour. So you came at a good time, bro. You got at least 20 minutes. Minimum. You got 20 minutes minimum. What happens after that, I'm not sure. But I always say I'm gonna do at least 1 hour. Sa- Santana, that's what you know what Zay asked me that last time. I don't even remember if I went to that shit, bro. I dead ass do not remember. If I went, I don't remember what I sung. And if I didn't go, I don't remember if I didn't go. So, but I feel like I didn't go. I'm a big time flaker, bro. I'll be like, of course I'll be there. Oh, I said I didn't go. Oh, okay, I didn't go. I couldn't remember because I be canceling on so much stuff, bro. Oh yeah, I remember now. It was Axe's fault that I didn't go, bro. I just thought I'm like, you're right, why didn't I go? Yeah, it was Axe's fault. But yeah, I be flaking. Be flaking like a motherfucker, man. Unless they're like super hard plans. Axel, we talking about remember when we were supposed to go to Suleika's baby's party and we was gonna do karaoke, but then you decided to go to Dallas, so I didn't go to the party. So yeah. But yeah, if I don't have like super locked in plans with somebody, there's a good chance that I will not show up. If it's just something that I could show up to, I probably won't go. Now, if the event's going on and someone calls me and they're like, bro, what you doing? Let's go. I'll be like, all right, let me get dressed. She did not have those plans in Dallas for weeks, y'all. Don't listen to her. But yeah, like I said, I'll be flaking, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, if you change the time, yeah, I'm out. That's enough for me to just be like, nah, dog, I can't do it no more. You know, it's funny because I don't even really have a schedule for anything, but I have a mental schedule though. So if you tell me something's supposed to be at 3 o'clock and you move it to 4 o'clock, I'm gonna just be like, I can't do it no more because I got plans at 5. But my plan is just taking a nap, really. Yeah, I had a DB go play at Air Force. What high school you go to? I forgot. But yeah, just so y'all know, don't be inviting me to shit. Or you can invite me, but just make it a hard plan. Just be like, yo, are you coming? If you ask me if I'm coming, I'm gonna tell you the truth. But it's just like if you just hit me up and you're like, oh yeah, by the way, like if you wanna pull up to this thing, I'll be like, oh okay, yeah. But then I probably won't pull up. But like, I don't know, people people know, bro. people know. If people have made plans with me, like even, in Colombia, there was random people that would hit me up and be like, "Yo, let's link up." I'm like, "All right." But you gotta tell me a time and place though. If we just say like let's link up, it probably ain't gonna happen. Santana, did you flake on me, bro? I'm just thinking right now. I'm like, bro, we didn't even link up. Was that my fault or was that your fault? I feel like this one was Santana's fault, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, you went to Humble. Oh, okay. Apollo, leave me alone. Lay down. Sit down. Sit. Annoying ass dog. Yeah, Santana, it was you, wasn't it? Yeah, I feel like you were the one that flaked. I can't remember. The only reason, if I did flake, I get a pass because I was hurt, bro. So that was different. I wouldn't have did that to you if I wasn't hurt. I don't even know if I flaked. I feel like you flaked, but if I flaked, it was because I got surgery. It was hard for me to get around at that time. Rolando, I'm definitely not clicking that right now, but if you text it to me right now, I'll look at it when I get off the live. What's his name though? I might know him. Oh, what y'all got going on tonight, man? It's a Sunday night. I wonder if Rolando gonna tell me to do this, man. Uh, Zay, I never hit her up, bro. I can't remember why, but I never hit her up. But I will though. I had a good reason for not hitting her up. I don't like to. I don't like to waste people's time. So, mm, I think I just didn't have a. I had an unknown schedule for the last couple of weeks. Um, Cause my mom's moved to Hawaii with my pops, and I had a bunch of other stuff going on, and some of those things were like moving pieces. So, like I said, I know I'll be like canceling on people for shit, but I don't do that with people that I don't know, and I don't do that with like quote unquote business stuff. You know what I mean? Like even though it's not really business, I'm gonna be hitting her up and saying like, can we meet at a scheduled time? I don't want to like be like, oh yeah, I know I said Monday at 3, but I actually got to drive to Dallas. Can we do it on Wednesday? And then it falls through. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody did that. Actually, there was this dude on TikTok. Dude was cool. He posted like every day, like practicing his Spanish and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, this dude has a pretty good accent for 2 or 3 years. And I hit him up and I proposed, like let's make a video in Spanish and just like show people what you've learned and shit like that. He was like, cool, would love to do it. Bro, this motherfucker canceled on me like literally 5 times. I'm not even playing. It wasn't even like ahead of time either. It would be like time and he'll be like, my bad, bro, I was working. What? Like, why did you tell me this time then? I'm sitting here waiting this shit. And then, the first time I was like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He's like, let's do it on Friday. Friday comes. I'm not gonna be able to do it, bro. I will. When is it gonna work for you? Told me another time. The third time he came up with something and I just didn't even respond. I'm like, bro, it's not that serious, bro. So I just don't like, I don't want to do some shit like that to somebody else. I just literally stopped messaging dude. I never looked at his page again. Yeah, that Tesla shit was funny. I've been seeing hella memes like that too, bro. Kyle Floyd. I feel like I know that name. Hal Floyd. What you remember what event he ran? Or what years did he run in high school? I probably ran against him, bro. But yeah, Zay, that's why I didn't hit her up. There's been like there's two other people that I got on my radar too. People from the group chat individually have been like, you should check this dude out. Invite him on. And I've looked at all three of their pages. The girl you sent me and these two other dudes, and I'm like, I'm gonna hit them up when I for sure can make time for them. Because the other thing too is that I did like this week and last week I did videos with people for their channels. Like they scheduled times with me, and so that me teaching English virtually, me training people in person, like my schedule be all over the place, bro. It's not particularly busy. It's just random. Like if someone hits me up and they're like, bro, can we hit the gym tomorrow? I'll be like, yeah. So just random. The only thing set is like my English teaching hours. I always teach them at the same time. Everything else, I just be moving that shit all over the place. Yeah, Zay, that shit is funny. I could forward it to you. It's funny. All them Tesla memes are funny, man. I've been seeing some wild stuff. I've used it before. I don't use it faithfully. Like I said, my schedule is not busy enough for me to be like, I need to have like all of this structure and all of this shit. Like I said, my English classes are always at the same time, so I don't even need a calendar. I'm like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on these hours. I literally do the exact same hours. Um, and the other days, like I said, I kind of play them by ear, so I'm not gonna put it in the calendar anyway. Sometimes the workout's at 11, sometimes it's at 1. It's just kind of whatever the person feels like doing. And everybody else, they're my online clients. When I make their workouts, but it's like it don't matter like what time it is. I make their workouts for the week, and then they send me their videos. I give them feedback and blah blah blah. So, oh, he was in high school from 12 to 15. Oh no, I'm too old, bro. I thought he was gonna be older than that for some reason. I be forgetting you're younger than me. I guess everybody younger than me, except Santana. I know Santana's older than me. I saw this video on TikTok last night. Craziest shit ever, bro. It was Zay, how old are you? It was in Arizona, and this lady, uh, she does catch and release with cats. So she gets the cats from the neighborhood, like she works for an organization. She gets the cats from the neighborhood, neuters them, puts them back out there, so that they don't do too much procreation. You know what I'm saying? It stops the problem. Well, she dropped the cats back off in the neighborhood because that's what they have to do because they're community cats. And this white dude came out the house like, "You stupid fucking bitch! Where are you putting Where are you blah 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 blah? Dirty Mexican! Why are you throwing your cats in the?" All right, whatever. He's racist. That's not crazy. It's America. But then you hear a woman's voice from the door like, "Babe, just come back in the house." She's Mexican. So the woman's like, "Oh, cool. This girl speaks Spanish. Let me tell her what I'm doing." She explains to the lady that she's doing the catch and release and like, oh, like the cats got surgery. I put them back out here. It's not my cats, bro. I'm putting y'all's community cats back out here. And like the girl was just like, I mean, like, I was just as confused as everyone else in the comments because they're like, maybe she doesn't speak good Spanish. Because, like, immediately after the lady explained everything, she was like, babe, don't even worry about her. Fuck this bitch. She doesn't have any respect for us. She's talking shit about me, and I didn't even say anything to her. So, like, just come back in the house. And I was like, what? Like she really got upset and like pissed him off more. He was like, oh, really? Oh, really? And I'm like, yo, is she just a liar or did she just not understand the Spanish? I actually thought that maybe she doesn't speak good Spanish because like she was like, no, usted no vive aquí en mi neighborhood. And Axel was just like, bro, I would never say me neighborhood. Like, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, she might not speak Spanish like that. But she should have just been like, I don't understand. Instead of like, instead of just lying and being like, yo, she's talking mad shit about us. You was born in 92? I was born in 92 as well, bro. What month? Here's the big test. See who's the real OG. Ah, I'm older than you, bro. I was born in April. But on the internet, we are considered old, bro. Everybody that be up in this chat be like 16 years old and shit. Rolando's not 16. He's like 25 or some shit, right? 26, 27? I don't know. He ain't 30 though. Mike Ben be in the chat sometimes. I think I don't think he's 30 yet. I think he like 29 or some shit. I don't be really feeling that far away from 28 and 29-year-olds. And mentally, I don't think I'm that far away from 25-year-olds until I really be like, nah, 25 is actually kind of far away. I ain't even 35. It's not like it's 10 years away, but I just think about like shit I was doing at 25 and stuff I was saying, and I'm like, yeah, nah, actually, nah, that shit's kind of far away, bro. You just found out about Riz and Bus? You old as shit, bro. Mi vecindad, mi barrio, mi colonia. Yeah, that's what we said. We said, okay, if she would have said barrio, okay, cool. But she said me neighborhood. She was like, usted no vive in mi neighborhood. I was like, all right, she said usted, like, she know a little something. But I'm like, in me neighborhood? Oh yeah, you old as shit, eh? I gotta teach you the slang of the youth, bro. There's probably so much more stuff you don't know, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I be understanding old people now, bro, or like the old people when we were young, because it gets to a certain point where it's like, it's not that I don't know the slang that you're saying. I have no interest in learning it. You know what I'm saying? Like some stuff's more universal, so I'm like, okay, that's cool. I want to know, like for instance, like maybe like Riz, right? A lot of people our age don't know what Riz is, but I'm like, everyone's gonna be saying that. Seems like all of the young kids are saying it. It's good to know. Some of the other shit, bro, I don't even know. I can't even think of none of the words, but like, there's some shit that they be saying, skibbity toilet, some shit. And I'm like, you don't even have to explain it to me. I don't want to know what it is. Like, just keep that to yourself. I get it, but I'm not gonna say that Starbucks is busting. But here's the thing, bro. You know what's crazy? A lot of this like Gen Z slang it's actually just shit that old black people said and like kids on the internet took it. Cause like we used to say shit was busting a long time ago, but they kind of just took it and they just say it in different ways that don't even sound black. Like they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that bust." And I'm like, "That bust." I'm like, "Nah, bro, that don't work." Like So, or just like cap. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been saying cap since I was in middle school, bro, or even earlier than that. But the internet kind of just took that and turned it into teenager language. So now I'm like, I can't even say that shit, bro, because people gonna be like, why are you trying to act like a teenager? Barrio sounds too hood. Yeah, it does. Better than saying in me neighborhood though. Was that no be in me neighborhood? Let's see what the poll says. A surprising amount of people voted fitness, but no one has brought up fitness in the chat. Very interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, to your point, Zay, for us, where I'm from, busing was reserved for like, I don't even know how to explain it, like big plates. Like, it wasn't no shit that you could say about like, it wasn't something you could say about Starbucks. That wouldn't even sounded right. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, they kind of take the words and just pervert them. Did that ordeal happen in Texas or Colombia? What ordeal? The pickpocket thing? I don't know what you're referring to. Or are you talking about the story that I just told? That was on TikTok, bro. That was in Arizona. I could send you the TikTok. I'll text it to you if you remind me when I get off the live. Every time I tell you to remind me something when I get off the live, you never text me, bro. You text me stuff during the live, but I'll be like, Rolando, when I get out the live, text me and remind me of blah blah blah. You do not be texting me, bro. That was TikTok, bro. That was so I don't know. You must have missed the beginning. I said I saw a video on TikTok that took place in Arizona. Uh, and we just watched it, and we were just like, why did she lie on that lady like that? And so, but the really strange thing was like, I'm sure you might know this by now, but I'm the internet master, so I found, I used some context clues and I found her Facebook profile, and all her posts are in Spanish, bro. Like, and all the comments are her family members speaking Spanish. So I'm like, I feel like she does speak Spanish. So maybe she just lied. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like I said, I could send it to you and you could come to your own conclusion. I wasn't able to watch that autistic Mexican vid because I don't have TikTok. What, bro? Why didn't you tell me? I can just download it and send it to you, bro. Like, I can save the video and send it to you. That particular one might be too long because it was like 8 minutes. No, it was like 6 minutes. So I might have to send it in two parts. But yeah, just tell me, bro. I can just download it and send it. I don't know what the quality is gonna look like, but I can definitely send it. Do 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 do. Let's see. It's been a little over an hour. I'm gonna go to at least 10:30. At least. Were you allowed to have TikTok in the army? Bro, TikTok did not exist when I was in the army. That's how old I am. If it did exist, which I don't think it did, it would have been in its beginning stages. Cause I remember TikTok being like some shit that I said people were never gonna use. Like during COVID, I'll be like, bro, ain't nobody about to use this shit, bro. And then like I got on and I'm like, bro, this app is funny as fuck. That was like 2020, and I got completely done in 2019. So, but my dad is still in the military to this day, and he has a TikTok. He's like a TikTok celebrity. So, all right, let's do fitness. What's the best practice for chest bulk? All right, we gotta break that. We gotta break that down. If you're trying to make your chest bigger, it's really not necessarily the exercise. Like you need to eat more. Like if you, for example, if you lost weight 40, 50 pounds, you could be doing all the chest work in the world. Your chest probably not gonna get bigger like that. You're gonna be in a caloric deficit. You're not gonna be growing that much. You need to eat. You need to have progression over time. So the biggest mistake that I see people make is that they do too much or too little. And like when it's too little, it's because they just hit the same thing like all the time. It's always the same weights, always the same reps. You ask somebody like, when's the last time you put on more weight? And they're like, man, I've been benching this forever. And the opposite, you see people doing max attempts all the time, always pushing it to the limit all the time. And I'm just like, bro, you ain't gonna get nowhere like that. It's like if you were trying to get better at distance running and like you just took off on a full speed sprint every single time. You're gonna gas out and never really make the progress you want. So you gotta fly in the middle a little bit. And like I said, progression over time. So, let's just say you put, I don't know, 60 kilos on a bench press today, and you did 3 sets of three. Next time, do 3 sets of five. Next time, do 3 sets of eight. If you're like, I don't think I could do 3 sets of 10, could you do 65 kilos for 3 sets of five, 3 sets of three? Okay, put more weight on there. That's still progression. Then 3 sets of five, 3 sets of eight, 3 sets of 10. Same thing. When you get to a point where you're like, I don't think I could do any more reps, or if you get to like 15 reps, that's just extra. You don't need to be doing all that shit. Put more weight on. So you can just keep going back and forth like that, and you'll make really good progression. But one of the best things you could do is write your workouts down, keep track of it somewhere just so you can see that structure. You could be like, okay, last week I did this. I'm gonna try to get this extra volume in here. I'm gonna try to put this extra weight on here. But you always gotta take a step forward, or else you'll just keep doing the same shit for years and you won't even realize it. To me, that's why most of the dudes in the gym never make serious progress. But the other thing too is that, like I said, the the exercise selection is not that important. If it was, you would only see people get results from one thing. But there's people that don't bench. Like I really don't bench. The short period that I benched for was literally just so that I could say that I benched 420 pounds, just because this dude was like challenging me because he said I never bench, and it's because I was he assumed I had a weak bench because I never bench. But I was just like, I just don't like benching, bro. And his like lifetime goal was to bench 405 pounds. So I was like, I gotta shit on this dude's life, bro. And so I dedicated a couple months just to bench 420 pounds. And but yeah, but outside of that, I really don't bench. And people are always like, you must have a big bench. That's why your chest is like that. Yes and no. It wasn't because I was benching all the time that happened, but they do kind of go hand in hand. I like overhead pressing. I like doing push-ups. Like I always do push-ups. Like for me, the thought of not being able to just drop down and do 50 push-ups, like real deal push-ups, I can't even imagine that, bro. Like I do push-ups all the time. Push-ups, pull-ups. And so, anyways, the point was there's a bunch of different ways to work out your chest. More important thing is progression over time and actually doing the exercise with good technique so that your chest muscles are working and not some other shit. You see people benching like with their shoulders like this and shit. So then like all of that stress and you're not even using the muscles you would want to hear. Like you can see like my chest move. Like this is what's gonna be making that work. If it's shit's like this, bro. That's why you see so many fucking people with shoulder problems, bro. They don't have the technique that they need to be doing that shit. So that was a long answer. If none of that made sense or some of it didn't make sense, let me know. I'll clarify it. I mean, you got my other socials too, bro. If you ever got specific questions, just hit me up. Just hit me up. Rolando, why don't you have TikTok, bro? What do you have against the Chinese? Let me tell you this, Rolando. If you download TikTok, you ain't never gonna get off that shit, bro. I've noticed there's a trend. I get people to download TikTok and they're like, bro, I've been missing out. You use YouTube Shorts, that's not the same thing as TikTok. It's not even close. Bro, Axel wouldn't download TikTok for the longest, bro. Now she stays on TikTok. Just watching mad stories. Bro, the crazy shit I do, this gonna sound crazy. You're gonna be like, bro, why wouldn't you just download the movie? Bro, that shit that shit be like let me think of a movie. I'm gonna just say Lord of the Rings. It should be like Lord of the Rings Part 1. I'll watch that shit. I'll be like, yo, I never seen Lord of the Rings before. And it'll be like the video is like 2 to 10 minutes. And I go to the page, I click that shit, Lord of the Rings Part 2. I watch that whole movie like that, bro. This should be like 49 parts. And I just be like, I could have just went and downloaded the entire movie, but I'm like, I'm already here, bro. Like, I'm gonna just watch it. That's why I'm afraid of downloading it. Man up, dog. You can overcome. You can overcome. I don't even have to say nothing else. You can overcome, bro. You know what I do when I feel like I'm on it too much? I close my phone, bro. You be on YouTube Shorts for hours a week. Okay. You might have an addictive personality. Well, maybe you don't need TikTok. I'll download the videos and send it to you. But for me, you know, I watch my 10 TikToks and I go back to Twitter. I scroll my TikTok for 5 minutes and then I click on Call of Duty. Play Call of Duty Mobile, win me a battle royale because I always win. And then I read a book. I got a rotation. Chapter, TikTok, Twitter, Call of Duty, chapter. I just do that. So I'm like, at least I'm doing some self-development in between the scrolling and the game. But I really don't feel bad about using social media or playing video games. No one could ever make me feel bad about that. Do I work from home? Technically, yeah, because I've been training people online for like the last, I don't know, 8 years or so. But what I like to do typically is have a real job and train people online. But in this moment, I can't find a good job. So I just train people online right now. There is a job that I can easily get, but it doesn't start until May 2025, bro. So I'm like, I need to find something in the meantime. What console do I use? It's not a console. It's Call of Duty Mobile, bro. It's my phone. That's what I'm saying. I don't even have to get off, bro. I just click into Call of Duty. Felipe, what's up, bro? I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing? Genesis is me again. You never told me if you lived in Albuquerque or where. That's the only place I know. What kind of job am I looking for? You know, I don't know how to really say this. I don't really care what job it is as long as I think that I'm not going to hate it. Typically, obviously, I work as a strength and conditioning coach, and that is the job that I'm going to end up working in May of 2025. But that's a long time. So I'm kind of like, I would like to do something until then. But if I don't, then I'll just keep training people online. I'm going to do that regardless. But somebody hit me up and they're like, "Yo, man, we're looking for a person that can do this. As long as that shit ain't like picking strawberries or fucking construction, I'm not about to do that." But Felipe, you just working a lot. Felipe, what do you do again? All I remember is that you just work a lot, bro. You always work a lot. How's your English going, Felipe? Or have you not been practicing because you've been working so much? Oh, I did. I knew you were a motion designer. I couldn't remember if that was your full time job or not. Felipe, maybe someone in this chat will use your services, or me actually. What if you had to tell people what you do, or if you wanted to pitch your services to people? What would you say? I'm trying to think of what I could use a motion designer for. What do you make? How does that work? Explain it to me the best that you can. Maybe I'll hire you for something. Maybe we can make something. Do. It's part of video editing. That's not enough, bro. I don't know anything about video editing, so I need something more specific. Animations and videos. So could you make me an animation, or what do you need to work? I guess that's my question. What do I need to come to you with in order for you to work? What if I was like, "Hey, I want to make, I don't know, like I want to make a cartoon, animated text." You know what? I'm gonna have to just go to your page and look again. Honestly, I don't know shit about a lot of stuff. Sometimes I think I know, and then I think about it, and I'm like, I don't know. I remember one time, I can't even remember what it was. I think it was CGI. Someone was like, "Bro, like CGI isn't everything. It's just this." And I'm like, "No, I didn't know that actually, because I don't know what CGI is." It's like people that call everything that has to do with technology AI. And I'm like, this isn't AI. It's just Photoshop, bro. You do CGI too? What if I wanted to make an anime? Can you make me an anime, bro? Can we start our own anime? Bro, you could make the first ever Brazilian anime. You know it'd be dope? The most stereotypical Brazilian anime ever, like some kind of shit with like soccer players that have superpowers, bro. There you have it. You're rich. You're rich. They're gonna speak Portuguese, but you just throw in a little bit of some kind of Japanese element in there. Their superpowers when they power up, Some Japanese characters come across the screen. But yeah, they speak Portuguese, subtitles in English. Bro, you're rich. Too easy. I've never seen a Brazilian anime before. Does it exist? Probably. I've seen exactly one Spanish speaking anime before. And it was pretty good. And I was like, I don't know why more people don't do this. Like it's like pretty much just like only Japan. They got the anime industry on lock. Probably got mobsters or something that threaten other countries. Like, you better not make anime. Just saying. We could make a Brazilian anime, bro. It could be very interesting. 8 people in the chat. What y'all doing, bro? Also, Felipe, have you learned any new slang recently? You work more with advertising? Maybe I could get you to make an advertisement for my personal training services. Now we're thinking. Now we're thinking. Maybe you could make me an animated me doing an exercise. And then it could say something about my personal training services. Maybe. Oh, man. I went past 10:30. Yeah. Send me some examples. I'm the type of person that, like, if I know somebody, then I try to use their services. Like, the amount of people that I've bought shirts from, I don't even think their shirts are that good. But I'm like, I follow you on Instagram. You're trying to do something with clothing. You're trying to make sales. I'll buy your shirt. I do that all the time. So if I ever get the chance to help somebody, I always try to. People have helped me too, so it all comes back around. It all comes back around. I sat in the sauna too long, man. My eyes are still red. My eyes are red. I've been burning. On this paper. I agree. You're the reason why. My legs are better? Yeah, man. They're a lot better now. I can sit in a squat now, man. I can lift weights with my legs. You know, they're not where they were before, but it's only been 8 months since I've had surgery. And they say it takes about a year and a half to get back to a really, really good point. So they said that about a year, that's when you feel pretty normal. And then a year and a half is where you get back to being strong. Do you have a preference for either Xbox or PS5? Is Xbox even relevant anymore? I don't know. I don't have any consoles, bro. The last console I had, I think was a PS3, bro. I think. I don't even know. And even then, I barely played that shit. So I've played all the consoles. Like, even my little nephews, they have the latest PlayStation. So they bring it over here and we play it. But I've never had it. Going on vacation for a month to Seattle. How can I make sure to keep my strength? Well, I mean, you gotta work out, bro. I don't know what you currently do, but you need to, you know, try to do some variations of those. But I mean, like, the thing is, for one, you can do so much stuff with your body weight. Like, even right now, I barely go to the gym. I work out in my garage with a 50-pound kettlebell, 53-pound kettlebell, some bands. But I got a little thing that I can do pull-ups on. So I do pull-ups, push-ups, a lot of kettlebell swings, and still, like, the last time I went in the gym, and this is I got surgery. I haven't done anything for 8 months. I went in the gym and I deadlifted. I did 405 for like hella reps, like relatively easily. And I mean, of course, like I deadlifted over 700 pounds before surgery. So, I'm still going to be stronger than a lot of people, even with the fall off. But I'm just saying, a lot of people will be like, oh, like I'm going to lose all my strength if I don't do anything or if I don't do exactly this. But it's not really like that. It takes like a month of not doing anything for your muscles actually to waste away. So if you're being active, even though you might feel like you're getting weak or some shit, you're not gonna get weak from going on vacation for a month. You can still squat, you can still do push-ups, you can do handstand holds against the wall for some overhead stuff. You can do handstand push-ups against the wall. Um if you're not using the gym and you got no dumbbells, no nothing, it's gonna be hard for you to get horizontal back work. That would be really tough. But if you can find a tree, if you can find anything, you could get some pull-ups in. But like I said, even if not, doing some squats, doing some plank walkouts. I don't know if you know what a plank walkout is, but basically imagine standing up, walk yourself into the push-up position, walk yourself back up. If you do that shit, bro, anytime I used to demo that to my clients, I'll tell them that was our first exercise of the day. And they'll be like, that's it? And I'll be like, do 10 right now. Bro, they get to 8. They be like, this is a lot harder than I thought. Yeah, shut your ass up, bro. So plank walkouts, bro, squats. There's a bunch of core stuff you can still do. You'll be all right, bro. You prefer the 360 over the PS3, but then the PS4 over the Xbox One. I don't know any of those systems well enough to be like, oh yeah, I agree. I've never cared for the feel of Xbox controllers, so I can say that. I just don't like them. Now, as far as graphics and gameplay and stuff, I don't know, but I don't like Xboxes. I like PlayStations. But yeah, bro, as far as your vacation, uh, like I said, I would need to know what you have access to, what your days are gonna be like. Um, yeah, I don't know if you have me anywhere outside of YouTube, but you can message me and I can help you. Oh, Southeast Asia. What are you doing in Southeast Asia, bro? And where are you gonna be at? You might have a better chance of getting a tree in Southeast Asia. You might be all right. I mean, I thought that when I read it. I'm like, going on vacation for a month to Seattle. Still, what are you gonna have access to? Vietnam, Thailand, Japan. Damn, it's lit, bro. For 1 month, you're living a dream. You definitely could find somewhere to work out in Thailand, bro. Japan and Vietnam, I can't speak on. Thailand for sure, because I know people that have gone to live in Thailand simply to work out, because obviously they're famous for Muay Thai. So you can work out in Thailand. That might not go well with the plans for the trip, because you might have to cut out a little hour of your day or something. But even still, depending on where you're gonna stay, It's 2024, man. Like most hotels and shit got a little weak ass gym in the bottom of it. Like it'll have like a few dumbbells, treadmill, some weak ass shit where, like I said, but you'll be able to hit every body part that you need. I've had a handful of clients that have gone on like long vacations like that, and what I usually do is I'll write them, a month long or 2 month long, depending on how long their vacation is. I'll write them a plan, and I'll just tell them like, you know, if you can hit all of this stuff, then hit all of it. If the gym allows you to. If not, hit what you can. And if it's too far off, if you're like, bro, all of the stuff that you wrote, like this gym doesn't have it. I'm like, okay, well, send me what the gym has so I can rewrite it. But you know, like I said, there's always ways to work out. Like after I got my surgery earlier this year, bro, I was doing the weirdest workouts because I couldn't use my legs. And you you don't even think about how much you use your legs and everything. There was just like a lot of stuff where I'll be like, I couldn't root my feet into the ground because it was too risky in the early days. So even a lot of stuff like bicep curls, bro, like shit was kind of tough to do. I had to do everything seated too, so I'll be like, dang, it's kind of hard for me to pick the dumbbell up off of the ground because I can't put my feet into the ground to lift it. I'll be like leaning off of the bed, like trying to lift it up, but then the dumbbell will be too heavy. So yeah, I've done all kinds of workouts, and when I was in the military, we used to go to the field for like a month at a time. So I used to be doing pull-ups on trees and doing core exercises in the weirdest places. But like I said, for me and for my clients, I kind of tell them to just take that as some relaxation time, and we'll just keep the workouts minimal. Try to keep it to more body weight stuff, just like I said, so you won't be a cramp in the plans. 'Cause I know I'm like that. Like for me, I don't really care, bro. If I'm on vacation, I'm like, I'm gonna find a gym and I'm gonna be going there every single day. That might not rock well with the plans of the group because I'm gonna have to take out like 2 hours out of my day to travel to the gym and back and work out. So for other people, I'm like, if you don't want to be that person, it's too easy. I can write you up, bro. I got body weight circuits on body weight circuits that I've written for my clients that I probably don't even have to come up with a new one because I've written 50 different ones. I could go in the bag and be like, oh yeah, I remember this body weight circuit was good. This would be good. So like I said, there's a lot of stuff you could do. If you reach out to me somewhere else other than YouTube, I could show you some stuff. Some stuff. Try to wake up early or go late to the gym. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's ideal for sure. But sometimes it just don't work out like that, man. It's like I said, it depends on who you're with and if they want to work out or if they I don't know. Some people schedule stuff all day, but I mean, you know yourself. If you really want to get it done, you'll get it done. I was thinking Aries or Taurus, but yeah, it's definitely Taurus. Who me? I think I'm a Aries, bro. Yeah, I'm a Aries, bro. But I really don't know nothing about none of that stuff. But those were great questions. I do enjoy talking about fitness. Like I said, that's what I do every day. It's my job. So I live this shit, man. I um I genuinely enjoy helping people, not just in fitness, but in anything. But like I said, it just so happens that my profession is training, strength and conditioning. So I don't mind talking about it. And I've helped a lot of people over the years for free. My thing always is like I said, I get paid to do this. So, like respect me and don't ask me to write you out workouts for free. But I don't mind answering questions. I will even tell you, like, this is what I would do if I were you. I'm just not going to write it out for you and make you a plan for free. I just feel disrespected if you even ask me that. But, if someone's like, what kind of workouts would you do? Like, if you were going on vacation, I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly what I'll do. I'm just not going to write it out for you. Aries are more extroverted, Taurus are more chill, laid back. Yeah, I can't say I believe in any of that stuff, bro, but I'm definitely an Aries and I'm 100% not extroverted. I, that's why I love YouTube, social media, all of this stuff because, like, if it wasn't for this shit, bro, I would not talk to people. So, and the thing is, I'm really good at talking to people. So nobody ever believes I'm introverted until like you have to really know me and just be like, oh yeah, you can't get this motherfucker to go out or talk to people. But when I'm at my job, when I'm training people, when I'm teaching English, when I'm teaching whatever, I'm good at talking to people. And I love talking to people. I just like not talking to people as well. I like not talking to people more. I like to sit in the dark in my room. It's more fun. Definitely more fun. Now my daddy, he an extrovert. He don't never stop talking. And he love being outside and talking to people. But he claims that he's an introvert, but he's not. He's not. Guess I might as well go to 11. I like to stop on even numbers. But at 11, I gotta really just hit end. Y'all be trying to trick me, bro. Y'all be asking a question right before I hang up. And then I answer it and I'll be like, damn, I went past. So at 11, I'm shutting the operation down, bro. So roughly 12 minutes. Roughly. Open up a new timer. And you can. I'm still going I'm still gonna click end at 11. I'm gonna be right in the middle of talking and just be like, click. Moto Loco Ruiz, ¿cómo estás, bro? Mucho tiempo sin verte. ¿Cómo van las cosas en Argentina? Moto Loco Ruiz is a OG. He's been in the chat for so long. He literally just comes and he just says what's up and he just dips. But I respect it. Always showing love. There's a couple people like that actually. There's a few people that don't really be in the chat. They just come through and say what's up and just dip out. Bien, hermano, mejorando poco a poco. Ah, ok. Me alegra. Saludos. Buenas vibras. Que tengas buena noche. My bro. I want to visit Argentina one day. Don't know when, but I would like to visit. Ooh, I got a low battery. I'm on 20%. I'm good. 11 minutes. At 11 o'clock, I'm getting off no matter what, bro. Nobody can trick me. There's nothing that can be done. It's already written. So get your last words in. Anything fitness related might be hard to get in because I be rambling about fitness. So if it's Spanish or English related, I might be able to answer in a short amount of time. Maybe. $10 minutes. Zay, you actually came out early today, man. That's a first. You were here for more time than not. Usually it's like the opposite. Usually you be pulling up in like the last 5 minutes. One of my clients just texted me. It's probably like, where the fuck are my workouts at, dog? On Sundays, I'll be like, I'm gonna have everyone's workouts ready before I do my YouTube live. And then I don't. Then I do it after YouTube live and stay up all night doing that shit. You know, if I actually put the warning for like more than a day in advance, I think it would notify people. But I'm just so lazy, bro. Even though I do it every Sunday at the same time, I could get off of here right now and just put it up right now and say I'm doing a live on next Sunday. But I just wait until that Sunday, like 1 hour before, and then I make the thing. So YouTube don't even have time to notify people. I don't think. Cause I know like in the past, there's been a few people that they've been doing like one and done lives where they're like, oh, we're gonna talk about this. I'm like, oh, I wanna see that. So I put like notify me. And YouTube will tell me even if I don't have the app open, you know what I'm saying? But it's because they do it so far in advance. But I don't, like I said, I never do that shit. Maybe I do that today. Probably not, but maybe I'll do that today and see if any people come to the live. I doubt it, but because there's been some times where I've done like I don't even do a 1 hour warning. I literally just get on here and then there'll be like mad people, mad participation. And there's been other times where I do it like a few days in advance, and I'm like, bro, this not even as many people as the last time. So I think that's probably why I just was like, it don't even matter. Like, it don't matter when I do it. I feel like people that have been in here enough times know that I'd always do it on Sunday night. Occasionally, I do Wednesdays and Thursdays, but lately, I haven't even been doing that because my English teaching days have been long, and I just be tired, and I just be like, I'm not trying to get on YouTube all tired and shit. Do 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 do. 7 minutes. I gotta keep my eye on the clock. All the times I came, I haven't seen one person ask anything about Spanish. You know, I think I think all the people that normally ask stuff about Spanish before, they're in my WhatsApp group chat now. So they just ask me on there. I'm literally just thinking about anyone that's ever talked about Spanish in this live during the group chat. So they probably don't feel a need to come on here and ask it anymore. Because like in the WhatsApp group, I will give them like an extreme breakdown, you know what I'm saying, and really answer their questions versus like on a live. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about some small grammar point for 30 minutes because I already know like half the people that are watching I'll be like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? So that's exactly why I made the WhatsApp group for stuff like that. The group is free, yeah, man. But Felipe, you this is a Spanish learning group. You wouldn't have fun in there because you're learning English. Unless you want to learn Spanish, I don't know. I feel like you probably already know a decent amount of Spanish from knowing Portuguese. I guess I never thought about it. I could make an English learning WhatsApp group too, but I just don't think. I'm not sure the interest will be as high. It's a good idea. Hmm, Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I'll think about it. I'm not against it. I just gotta be careful because I don't want to overcommit to stuff and then I'm like, this is too much. What's the best city to live, purchase a house, considering cost, food, things to do in the US? Well, if you like uh if you like big cities, then maybe somewhere near Austin. Because Austin is one of the lowest cost of living places, but still a big city, is still growing. Texas is cheap overall. But I don't know, man. I'm the worst person to ask that probably. I'm gonna say anything Texas because I'm from Texas. So have I thought about being a Spanish tutor for English natives? Um, I've done that. I do that. It's just not something that I advertise really. It's just something that a few people have like. I don't want to use the word pester. That makes it sound really bad. But it's something that a few people have like insisted that I do for them. So they're like, bro, I'm not taking no for an answer. I'll pay you to teach me. And I'm just like, I feel like you'll be better off talking to a native speaker. But the way that they convince me is saying that I'm gonna do lessons with a native speaker too. I just want your time as well because, like you said, it's something that I achieved. And I'm a native English speaker, so I can explain certain things to them. Like when you're a native speaker, there's some shit that you don't even know. You're just like, we just all say that, bro. I don't know why. But since I had to learn it, I can explain it. But that's why I made the WhatsApp group so that they could ask those kind of questions in there, um, and I can explain it to them. But yeah, I do it sometimes. I don't do it as much as I teach English to Spanish speakers, but I do it. Woo, 10:58. I gotta keep my eye on the prize. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's different. It's free for sure. Um, but when it's free, I also don't have to invest that much time into it. I'm in there all the time, to be honest. Like every single day, I'm in the WhatsApp group talking. But it is different when you pay for my time 101. Obviously, definitely. I think you get better results too because there's a structure and a standard in the WhatsApp group. I answer questions and I talk to them in Spanish and help them, but there's no pressure for them to actually do anything besides getting kicked out of the group. But it's not like they paid any money or anything, so they can respond once and not respond for the rest of the day or something. If you paid for a class, you're gonna be like, I need to talk up in here. All right. When it strikes 11, I'm hanging up, clicking end, y'all. So, you got one last thing you want to say? I probably ain't gonna answer it, but I will read it on my way out the door. If y'all got any questions that you want to ask and I'm not gonna be able to respond to, like I said, hit me up on another social. If you don't got me on those socials, I don't know what to tell you. Email me. If you don't got my email, leave a comment. Leave a comment on the YouTube video. I'll get back to you eventually. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Peace. Y'all have a good night.